Hey, what's good? This is Indigo Rhose, Intuitive Empath. And here, I'm looking at the ways that we find inner peace. First, we have visualizing my wildest dreams. I know the power of my thoughts, and visualizing them will lead me to live the life of my wildest dreams. When we are mindful of our thoughts, when we are aware of the way that we are thinking, we can begin to manage and shape and reshape and retrain our minds to think of the things that best fit our highest timeline. And when we shift our mode of thinking towards the things that would be in our highest timeline, that's when those things gradually begin to come into existence. What we put out there into the atmosphere, the ethers, the universe, whatever you want to call it, what we put out is what we get back. Whether you believe you can live your best life or whether you believe you cannot, you are right. It's up to you. When you change your mindset, you'll change what comes out of your mouth. When you change what comes out of your mouth, you'll change your practices. When you change your practices, you change your habits. When you change your habits, you change your lifestyle. When you change your lifestyle, you change your life and your destiny. Next, we have nurturing my soul. Growth on all levels is a priority, so I will take the time to nurture my soul with wisdom and positivity. This again speaks to visualization, thought processes, patterns that we go through. It all starts in the mind. Everything that you encounter, everything that you experience, everything that you find yourself doing, these are outward manifestations of what is on the inside of you. If the inside of you is malnourished, if your mind is malnourished, if your soul and your spirit are malnourished, it will produce results in your physical world that are not for your highest good. Use wisdom. Foster positivity. Let go of fear and doubt and anxiety and worry. Let go of guilt and shame. Let go of anger and bitterness. And shift towards a positive mindset. Shift towards attracting what it is that you desire most inwardly, so long as it harms nobody. And you'll see a change in your life. And speaking of letting go, here at the bottom of the deck, we have letting go. Now is the time to let go of everything that no longer serves me. There are people, places, things, habits, addictions, mindset, even certain items in your house that have an effect on you, on your mental and physical and emotional and spiritual well-being, and they have an effect on the life that you are living. If you notice that the life you seek to create is not the life that you are currently living, look within first to see what's within you that you need to let go of, and then from there work outward. What are the things that you are attracting to yourself? And why? What are your triggers? When you look within and you start doing that reflective work, that inner work, that healing work, it could be shadow work, I don't know. And you identify those triggers, and you identify the wounding, and you identify the traumas, and you begin to work on those things. Then you start to go from the inside out. Who, what, and where? Who are the people? What are the things? Where are the places that you keep around or go to or hold on to? Are they for your highest good? Are they a reflection of your highest timeline? Take those people, places, and things and hold them up to whatever your highest timeline should be. How do they treat you? How do they treat themselves? How does this environment make you feel? When you hold this object, when you look at this sweater that you have, when you look at this dress that you have, when you look at these jeans that you have, the wingtip shoes that you got, who gave them to you? Do they bring you joy? Are they comfortable to wear? Can you fit it? Is it too small, too big, whatever the case may be? Is it worn down and raggedy? Is that how you see yourself here? Is that how you imagine your life should be? Look at these. Look at your highest timeline. If the two don't match, what's over here gotta go. Let go of the things that no longer serve you, grow you, make you happy, bring you peace, serve your highest good, fit with your highest timeline, whatever it is. And watch how your life changes. Watch how your higher power brings you the blessings that could not be brought to you because of what you were holding on to, the places you were still going, who you were still trying to hold on to. Stop going to the club and see what happens. Choose to pick up a book instead, or take a course instead. Leave that man alone that you find yourself chasing after. Go improve upon yourself instead. Love on you. Invest in you. Let go of those things that you know don't fit you, if you have no way of repurposing them. And even if you did have a way of repurposing them, do you really want the energy of that thing around you? Let go of these things and see what happens. Only deal with what you need. Take care of you. Love on you. Deal with you. Manage you. Manage self. Now, if you got kids, I'm not saying that you walk away from your kids necessarily. Especially if you're raising them by yourself. But make sure that you're okay first. Everything around you starts with you. From the inside out. Everything else is just an aspect of you in another form. Everything is you pushed out. When you keep certain things around, the message that you are sending to your higher power, whoever that may be, is that is your life. And so what you end up attracting is more of that. More of the malicious behavior from that person in your life. More of the inauthenticity, if that's the word. The lack of authenticity from the people you call friend. More of the stress and the harassment and the chaos and the infighting and the politics that you face at your office. When you stay in that, you're telling your higher power that that's what your life is. That you have decided that is what your life is. So that becomes the basis of your life. You attract more and more and more of that. And you're mad, and you're frustrated, and you're hurt, and you're crying. But it's still there. Because you won't let it go. You've got to let it go. The hurtful things that people have said to you. The mistakes that you have made. The emotions that come attached to those things. Let them go. Let those feelings go. Let them people go. Let that raggedy stuff go. Let that lousy job go if you have a backup plan in place. If you have a plan in place, then let it go. Unless you are in serious danger because of your health, make sure you have a plan before you go. Whatever it is you have to do to plan to leave, make sure you have enough put away as an emergency. I don't know who this is for. Make sure you have enough put away for an emergency. If you can get through about 6 months, if you can, good. You may have to let go of some habits, some things that you normally do. You may have to skip on that Starbucks for a little while. You may have to cancel that Netflix subscription for a little while. YouTube is free. You may have to not go after that carton of cigarettes, not grab those scratch off tickets, not go to that girls' night out, not go to that bros' night out, not buy that bag of weed. Not get that Boda box. You may have to take that time and buckle down. Keep to yourself. Do what you have to do. Take care of business. And then, when everything is set, then you can execute. Sometimes it takes time. For some, it may take no time at all because they've been ready. But for those who are not, that's okay. Forgive yourself. Give yourself grace. Do what you have to do. However long it takes, as long as you are taking actionable steps. Okay? And then do what you have to do. And then execute in the end. Your higher power is trying to get your attention through the things that you are facing in your life. It's not punishment. It's not a life sentence. It doesn't have to be. It's just a lesson. It's just a lesson. Why me? Why not me? Why is this happening to me? No. Why is this happening for me? What is the lesson I need to learn here? What is the wisdom that I can gain from this so that this doesn't happen to me again? What can I do to get out of this? How do I close this cycle? And then when you do whatever inner work you have to do, whatever prayer work you have to do, whatever it is that you have to do to get answers and a plan, the rest will follow. Trust in your higher power. Even if that higher power is your higher self, trust in your higher power. And you'll get to where you need to go. And before you know it, you'll go from dreaming it, wishing it, wanting it, to having it and living in it. And when you take the time to nurture yourself from the inside out, nurture your soul and your spirit, nurture your mind, nurture your heart, that's all you need. When you have that peace, that you can't get from anywhere else, that inner peace, when you are content with life, and that life is the life that you're meant to be living, you've made it. That is your little bit of heaven on earth. You have to do it for you. A partner can't do it for you. Having kids might not do it for you. The money won't do it for you. Money can buy things that you enjoy, but money does not buy joy. Possessions may give you a rush for a little while, but when the newness wears off, what then? It's okay to have possessions. That's fine. But make sure they serve a meaningful purpose in your life. And when they have served their purpose, learn to let go. The life you desire is waiting on the other side of the beginning of that journey. It begins when you let go and focus on you. Now, I hope this message finds you well. I hope it resonates with you. If not, then maybe someone you know needs to hear it. I thank you for taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. If you like this video, if it resonates with you, if you feel it can touch somebody else's life that you know, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You're welcome to save this to your playlist for you to look at anytime that you need this message. Thank you so very much. Take care of yourself. Be excellent to yourself. Be excellent towards others. And know that everything you could ever want or need, as long as it is for the good of all and harms no one, it belongs to you. If you do right, you'll receive good, and all the good will belong to you. Thank you. Peace.